Welcome back to Everyday English, where we help you survive the chaos of real life. You know the English words for keys and wallet and phone, but do you know exactly what to say when they vanish 5 minutes before you need to leave for work?
No, it was right here. I put it right here on the counter. Oh my gosh, I am going to miss the 8:05 bus. Where is it? I honestly have this panic attack at least twice a week. It is the absolute worst feeling in the world. Your heart starts racing, you start sweating, and you just forget every English word you ever learned.
Today, we aren't just listing boring routine words like brush teeth or eat toast. We are teaching you the emergency English you need when you are running late, can't find your stuff, and need to get out the door fast.
This is the real daily routine for most of us, isn't it? We like to pretend we wake up, do yoga, drink lemon water, and sit calmly reading a book.
Right, but the reality is usually an alarm clock that didn't go off, a missing sock, and a lot of rushing around.
Exactly. So let's start with that feeling, the rushing feeling, because in textbooks they always teach I walk to the bus stop.
Which sounds very relaxed.
Very relaxed. But at 7:50 a.m., I am not walking. I am moving much faster than that.
So the first verb we need to upgrade is go. Instead of saying, I go to work, when you are late, you need more speed. You need the word dash.
Dash. D-A-S-H.
It means to run somewhere very quickly, usually because you are in a hurry.
So I could say I need to dash to the bus stop?
Exactly. Or I'm just going to dash into the shop to buy some milk. It implies a short, quick burst of speed.
It sounds much more urgent than run. Run feels like exercise. Dash feels like panic.
It does. And there is another word that goes perfectly with dash. Because when you are dashing, you don't have time to pick up things carefully. You grab them.
Oh, I love the word grab. It is so useful.
It is. Grab means to take something quickly and roughly with your hand. You don't take your keys when you are late.
No, you grab your keys.
You don't pick up your coat.
You grab your coat.
And you grab your bag. It adds that energy of, I don't have time to be gentle.
I think grab is one of those words that makes you sound instantly more natural. If I say to my roommate, wait, I just need to take my phone, it sounds a bit formal, but hang on, let me grab my phone, sounds like a native speaker.
Totally. So the scene starts with you realizing you are late. What is the phrase for that? We don't usually say, I am late while it is happening. We say, I'm running late.
I'm running late. That is an interesting distinction. So I am late is the result.
Yes, if you arrive at work at 9:15 and you start at 9, you say, sorry, I am late. But while you are still in your house looking for your shoes, you say, I'm running late. It describes the process of being behind schedule.
Okay, so the combination is, I am running late, so I need to grab my stuff and dash out the door.
Perfect. That is the chaos combination.
But Sarah, here is the problem. I want to grab my keys, I want to dash out the door, but I can't.
Why not?
Because I can't find my keys. This is the part of the morning routine that stresses me out the most, the search.
Ah, the search. This is where English prepositions become extremely important, and not just the simple ones like in or on.
Right, because when I am panicking, I am not looking in the box, I am looking wildly all over the apartment. Let's listen to that opening scene again in our heads. You said it was right here on the counter. Yes, I used on. On is specific. It means touching the surface. But when we are looking for lost things, we often use vague prepositions. The most common one for lost items is by. B-Y, by.
Yes, check by the door. Is it by the TV?
What is the difference between by the door and at the door?
That is a great question. They are very similar, but by usually implies near or next to in a slightly wider area. If I say, leave your shoes by the door, I mean in that general area on the floor next to the doorframe.
Okay, and at the door sounds like someone is standing there.
Exactly. Someone is at the door means ringing the doorbell, but your keys are by the door means they are on a table or hook next to it.
So if I am shouting at my roommate asking for help, I shouldn't say, is it near the TV? Near sounds like a geography lesson.
Near is a bit textbook. By is better. Is it by the TV? Is it by your bed?
Another one I use all the time is under, but not just under. I say underneath.
Underneath. It adds a bit of emphasis. Have you checked underneath the sofa?
It implies I need to get down on the floor and look.
Exactly. Now, there is a grammar structure we use when we are looking for things that is crucial. We use the present continuous tense. I am looking for my keys. We never say, I look for my keys.
Right, I look for my keys sounds like a hobby, like on Sundays I look for my keys.
Exactly. It's happening right now. What are you doing? I'm looking for my wallet.
And what about when we don't know where something is? We have somewhere and anywhere.
This is a classic confusion point. Generally, we use somewhere in positive sentences and anywhere in questions and negatives.
So I would say, I know I put it somewhere.
Yes, you are sure.
It exists. I put it somewhere in this room. But then I ask my roommate, do you see it anywhere?
Correct, because you are asking a question. And if you are angry, you might say, I can't find it anywhere.
I can't find it anywhere. That is the phrase of total defeat.
It is. So let's practice that emotional progression. First, certainty. It's somewhere in here. Then, doubt. Is it anywhere near the desk? Then, panic. It isn't anywhere.
And that is usually when I blame someone else.
Of course. That is the next stage of the morning rush, the interaction.
This is important because we usually aren't alone. We have partners, kids, roommates, and when we are stressed, we can be a little bit rude.
We can. So we need to learn how to be urgent but polite, or at least urgent but effective.
If I just scream, help me, that is not very specific.
No. The most common question structure in this situation is, have you seen my?
Have you seen my phone? Have you seen my glasses?
Notice the tense, present perfect, have you seen, not did you see.
Why? Why not did you see my phone?
Did you see puts it in the past. It sounds like you are asking about an event yesterday. Have you seen connects it to now. It implies, do you know where it is currently?
Have you seen my keys? That flows really well.
And if you want to be even more natural, you can chop off the beginning. In casual spoken English, we often drop the have you.
So just seen my keys?
Seen my phone? Seen my wallet? It's very fast, perfect for the morning rush.
I like that. It saves time. And I need to save time because I am running late.
Exactly. Now, what if you are the calm person, the person waiting for the messy one?
Oh, that is never me. I am never that person. But I imagine it is frustrating.
It is. You are standing by the door, shoes on, checking your watch. You want to tell the other person to hurry up.
But saying hurry up can make people angry.
It is a bit aggressive. If you scream hurry up at your partner, they might just move slower to annoy you.
True. So what is a better phrase?
A great phrase is, we need to get going.
We need to get going. I like that get going. It sounds active.
To get going means to start the process of leaving. It is softer than leave. We need to leave is a fact. We need to get going suggests movement.
Come on, we really need to get going.
Another good one is, we're going to be late.
Using the future going to predict the bad outcome.
Exactly. It puts the blame on the clock, not on the person. Look, we're going to be late.
And if I am the one searching and I find the item, what do I say?
You shout, found it.
Just found it. Past simple.
Yes, short and sweet. You don't say, I have found the object. You say, found it.
And then?
Then you use the phrase, let's go, or let's head out.
Head out. That is a great phrasal verb.
To head out means to leave a place to go somewhere else. Are you ready to head out?
I'm heading out now. See you later.
Exactly. It feels very purposeful.
You know, talking about this is making me realize how much movement vocabulary there is in a simple morning. Dash, grab, run, head out, get going.
It is all about momentum. English speakers love phrasal verbs for movement.
Before we put all of this into a full conversation practice, I want to talk about one specific little nightmare scenario.
What is that?
When you think you have everything, you step outside, you close the door, and then you realize you forgot something.
Oh no, the false start.
Yes, you walk 10 steps, pat your pocket, and freeze.
And you say, shoot, or damn.
And then the phrase, I forgot my whatever. But there is a phrase for going back.
Run back in.
Run back in, even if you walk?
Yes, we almost always say run or pop. I just need to run back in and grab my mask. I need to pop back in for my umbrella.
Pop back in. That sounds so British and polite. I'm just popping back in.
It makes it sound like a small interruption. Pop is a magical verb in English. It makes everything sound quick and easy. Pop to the shop. Pop back inside.
So if I am making you wait and I say, I just need to run back inside, you won't be as angry as if I say, I need to return to the house.
Return to the house sounds like a military operation. Run back in sounds like a 30-second delay.
It's all about managing the other person's emotions, isn't it?
It really is. A huge part of fluency is knowing how to soften bad news. Being late is bad news, so we use words like just, dash, grab, pop to make it sound smaller.
I'm just going to pop back in and grab my keys, then we can dash to the bus.
Perfect. You made a 5-minute delay sound like a 10-second pause. That is advanced English.
This is really helpful. I feel like I have a script now for my panic attacks.
That is the goal. But you know, there is one more thing we should mention, the ready check.
The ready check?
Before you leave the door, to avoid the run back in scenario, you should do a check.
Like asking, do you have everything?
Yes, or the classic list. Phone, keys, wallet.
I say that out loud to myself. Phone, keys, wallet.
It is a mantra. But if you are asking someone else, you can say, are you all set?
Are you all set? That means, are you ready?
Yes, all set means prepared and ready to go. We're all set. Let's head out.
I'm all set. It's a nice way to signal the end of the chaos. The panic is over, the items are found, we are all set.
Before we listen to the full conversation, I want to take a quick second to remind you that if you are enjoying this episode, you should hit that subscribe button.
Yes, please do. We are releasing new episodes every single week that take these boring textbook topics and turn them into real, useful English.
If you want to handle your daily life without sounding like a robot, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. We have a great episode on sleep and insomnia coming up soon.
Okay, Sarah, I think I am ready. I think I have the vocabulary.
You have the chaos vocabulary.
I have the chaos vocabulary. I have dash, grab, running late, by the door, have you seen, and head out.
I think it is time to put it all together. We are going to act out that morning scene again, but this time we are going to do it entirely in English using the phrases we just learned.
And hopefully I will actually find my keys this time.
Hopefully. Let's set the scene. It is 7:55 a.m. The bus leaves at 8:05. You are stressed. I am waiting by the door. Action. Oh no, look at the time. I'm running so late. We really need to get going. The bus is in 10 minutes. Are you all set?
No, I can't find my keys anywhere.
Again? Did you check by the TV?
I checked there. I've looked everywhere. I'm looking for them right now, but I just can't see them.
Okay, don't panic. Just think, when did you have them last?
I had them when I came in with the groceries. Maybe I left them in the kitchen?
Go check the kitchen. I'll check underneath the coats.
Calling from other room? They aren't in here. Have you seen them?
Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. I found them.
You did? Where were they?
They were right here by the door. You must have walked past them 3 times.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, let me just grab my bag and my coffee.
Do you have your phone?
Yes, got it. I'm all set.
Great, let's head out. We can still make it if we dash.
Whew, that felt stressful, even just acting it out.
It did. But did you notice how clear the communication was?
Yes, instead of just screaming, no keys, we were solving the problem. Check by the TV, check underneath the coats.
And we used the prepositions correctly. We didn't say check the TV. We said check by the TV.
That is such a small detail, but it makes a huge difference. If I say check the TV, it sounds like I want you to inspect the television set for damage.
Exactly. Prepositions change the meaning completely.
And I liked I'm all set. It felt like a very clean ending to the scene.
It acts like a period at the end of a sentence. It tells the other person, stop worrying, I am ready.
So for everyone listening, the next time you are running late, and it will happen probably tomorrow, try to use one of these phrases.
even if you are just talking to yourself.
Especially if you're talking to yourself. Narrate your own panic.
I am grabbing my keys. I am dashing to the door. I am looking for my shoes.
They are somewhere in this pile of clothes.
It turns a stressful moment into a study session.
And it stops you from translating from your native language, because usually when we panic, our brain switches back to our first language.
That is the fight or flight response. Your brain wants comfort, but if you have these emergency phrases ready, you can stay in English mode even when you are stressed.
That is the ultimate goal of fluency, isn't it? To be able to have emotions in English, not just thoughts, but emotions.
Panic, joy, frustration, relief. If you can express those, you are fluent.
Okay, I have a challenge for our listeners.
Oh, I like challenges. What is it?
I want you to look around your room right now. Yes, right now, wherever you are.
On the bus, in your bedroom, at the office.
Pick 3 objects that you can see. Your phone, a cup, a book.
Got it.
And I want you to say out loud exactly where they are using a preposition.
So my phone is on the table.
Too easy. Try to use by, under, next to, or near.
Okay, my bag is by the chair. My shoes are underneath the desk.
Perfect. Do that for 3 items. It trains your brain to connect the object with its location instantly.
And we have a question for you to answer in the comments.
We want to know about your morning rush.
Everyone has one item that is their enemy, one item that always hides.
For me, it is definitely my keys. They have legs. They walk away. For me, it is my headphones. I always leave them in a different coat pocket. So tell us in the comments, what is the one thing you always lose in the morning? Use the sentence structure. I always misplace my, or I can never find my. I always misplace my glasses. I can never find my other sock. We will read the comments and see which object is the world's most difficult item to keep track of. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Everyday English.
We hope your next morning is calm, peaceful, and perfectly on time.
But if it isn't, at least you know what to say.
Grab your things, dash to your next task, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.